Hi, everybody. We are live at the Dayton Liederkranz Turner Dayton German Club in Dayton. I'm here with Addison. She is our public relations liaison on the board. I'm Debbie. I'm the picnic liaison on the board. And together, we are restarting the Dayton Liederkranz Turner podcast. We started this back in like 2020-ish. That's when I thought I'm going to start learning how to play with electronics. What the heck? And we started doing podcasts. We're also going to try and do this as a video so we can have a vlog and then export the files as a podcast. So Addison, I know you are fairly new to the club.
Yes, kinda, yeah.
Yeah, you've been around for a couple years now.
I'm about to say like 2 now, probably.
Yeah.
It's getting there.
But you have become so active in the club since, from your first day for joining the club, you and your mom have become staples and very, very active with the club.
Yeah.
I know we didn't cover any of this, so I'm just kind of flying by the seat of my pants here. And I'm going to ask her some questions because she doesn't know I'm going to ask.
Good.
Yay. What is one thing that you really like about the German club? Because there are 3 German clubs in the Dayton area. You chose our German club to join.
Well, okay. So I guess I have 2 answers because the reason we joined the German club is I'm sure a lot of people have the same story. We met Debbie. So we came, my mom.
Oh, yes.
My mom, her husband lives in Alaska, and so it's just me and my mom at home. And she's like, we're not doing anything on a Friday night. Let's go to this random German club. I saw it on Facebook. We're going to go dance lessons. You don't need to be a member. So we came to the dance lesson. I was the boy part. My mom was the girl part. We were partners. And we met Debbie, and Debbie's like, you should really be a member. And so then we came to CKM after that, and we signed up pretty quick after CKM, I think. What I like about our German club is that it's like, we're just like a family. I know that sounds so like whatever it is, but like I am seeing all of my same people all of the time. And so like just last weekend, I saw pretty much everyone I've already seen today last weekend. So it's like, it's great. We all work together and we like to see more people come, obviously. But yeah.
One of the neat things, you mentioned being family. One of the things that I really enjoy or like about our club is back in, I think it was in 2020, we had our Schlock Fest, and it was right before the world went to changed. Wolfgang Neuer came in and said, I would like to help. I would like to lead one of these things and help with the food. He came in and led our Schlock Fest, we brought back in 2020. And then everything kind of shut down for a while. So when he came back. One of the things that I like about that is he was here in the 1950s and 60s, I believe it was, because his parents used to be our housemeisters and live-in caretakers at our German club. They were also, I believe, the live-in caretakers at Eintracht, and they are also very active in German Club Edelweiss, which are the other 2 German clubs in the Dayton area. And Wolfgang and his sister Monica grew up here in our Dayton German Club. They lived here. They also got to help their parents. And now he's back to helping. He has his sister's back and helping. She's doing our language lessons. His daughter is now our public relations on the board. Oh, your public relations.
I took over for her. She used to be public relations.
Yes, now she's doing membership. My bad.
Yes, she does membership.
And Gabby also hooked in her husband, Aurelio, and he's our volunteer coordinator. So we have this whole family that started out as children here in the club. And that's kind of one of the neat things about, I feel is a neat thing about our club is, yes, we are having a beer garden. Our beer garden season starts today, which is April 18th when we're recording this, and it runs through September.
Third Saturday
Every month. The cool thing is we have activities and games and stuff for kids of all ages to do and play with. So if you want to come out, you want to have a nice relaxing dinner, have a beverage or not. You don't have to drink to come out to a beer garden.
I don't.
You don't even. Yeah, I don't typically either. But you can come out and just have fun and bring your family. It's a very family-friendly atmosphere. When the weather is good, we also have beer garden seating outside, outdoors. And so it's also for your four-legged family is also pet friendly. So we encourage your family, no matter who your children are, whether you have two-legged children or four-legged children, we encourage you to come out. Like with the picnic this past year, that was right when Gabby and Leo got their puppy.
Yeah.
He is in charge of volunteer coordination. They brought their puppy to the picnic.
Well, and we had the contest.
Yes.
We have the dress up contest for the dog.
Yes,
so even my mom's dog
like a German
came, and she's got a little tutu that says, I don't know, I hurt Germans or something like that, and it's like a tutu that's yellow and black and red, but yeah, it's exciting.
And then back in when we did our German, I'm wearing our German Fest Picnic Light shirt. For those that are on the video can see that. If you're on the listening to this, go watch the video too. But in 2020, we actually held a German Fest Picnic Light here at our German club. We were limited to 300 people on site.
Oh, wow.
And we had to record, how many were in and out so that basically meet the public health requirements at that time. But we did recorded music. We did have some assigned seating, so you could pre-register, prepay for your seating. And then we had some general seating. So, but it was crazy. We also did a full catalog of online events too.
Oh, wow.
And drive-through food. So we did it on person. Oh my gosh, it was an absolutely crazy weekend, but it was so well received. Our neighborhood we're here in the St. Anne's Hill neighborhood. I'm looking out the window. You can't see that, but I'm looking out our window onto Fifth Street. It was so well received for the drive-through that we had pretty much the whole neighborhood blocked because of the backlog of cars coming in to pick up their orders. And then we figured out after Friday night with that, it was just crazy. We started limiting how many orders per every 15 minutes because we couldn't. It was great. We couldn't keep up with the orders. It was great. It was wonderful. Good. So I'm going to reach forward so you folks can see this. I'm going to change our angle. So kind of now we're kind of looking, I know in the background, you can see we have our gingerbread house, which was made by, I think, Tom Herman was the gentleman member of our club that made our gingerbread house. You may have seen it at some World Affairs and or at German Fest Picnic. We've had it actually, I think it was 2019, we had a Dayton Vintage Dance group came in. They did a Dayton Dance Week. And one of the dances, their main ball was held here at the German Club. And we had the gingerbread house in the Great Hall so that people could take pictures with them in the gingerbread house.
Get that thing back up.
Yes, we will. So that's just some of the cool things that you're seeing in the background. We're in our upstairs room recording this because everybody's downstairs getting ready for the beer garden. So this way it's a little bit quieter. You might be able to hear the traffic on Fifth Street. That's okay. Again, we're relearning how to do this. So do you have any questions for me? I know you and Gabby started one really cool thing that I really enjoyed, and I need to respond. I haven't, about the Volksdancer.
You're not the only one. I've only gotten 2 responses that are like, I don't know, 10 probably.
Okay. So we started this really cool thing where asking different questions about members of the German Club, basically your board members.
Yes. So we did it with board members, if you don't remember.
Yes.
Way back in the day. And then I decided, let's switch and do our, what do you call them? Like the club groups.
Our activity leads.
Activity leads. Well, also Bill was on there for being the bar chair. All of our chairpersons, really. And it was just questions, very simple questions. I'm looking them up right now because I know they're on Instagram.
Yes.
So I asked a bunch of people, and I think maybe Eileen answered. Maybe. Okay. So
Eileen is our head kitchen fairy. She leads our kitchen and helps make all the delicious food that we eat. And that when we're done here recording, we're going to save everything and go downstairs.
I'm going to say I'm going to go work and then I'm going to eat. That's how that's going to go.
Yep.
So I don't know how much of this you've already divulged on the podcast before.
Since I kind of stopped the podcast for a couple years, I've not mentioned any of the questions that you and Gabby came out. Yes.
Okay, cool. Sick. Okay, so the first one is always, what's your German background? Yeah.
Yes. So my German background, I don't remember what I said for when I was when I responded for the board member. I've got more German Polish background, so more of my background is Polish, but I guess it depended on what day it was as to which country that some of my family lived in. But that's how a lot of families were back in the day.
Yeah.
And my husband is more Lithuanian, but I will answer. I will feed into some of that more in one of the other questions that you're getting ready to ask me.
Okay. Well, I'll answer for myself too, in case you guys are at all curious. I don't exactly know the details. What I can tell you is, me and my mom are a little bit competitive, and one day she decided, I'm going to do a DNA test. And so she did it. This was around the time I did a study abroad in 2023 when I went to Germany. So she did hers and got 30-something% German. And I said, well, I know my dad is also fairly German, so I'm going to test and I'm going to beat you on your percentage. So mine came back as around 50%. So success on that front, but I haven't traced it back far enough on wherever the German parts. I have traced back to Scotland, but that's only one tree that goes, So let's see. How long have you been a member of the DLT?
I've been a member of the DLT for over 20 years. And that goes back to, it was before 2003 that my husband and I became members, because at that time, my future brother-in-law was a live-in caretaker, a housemeister. And when we got engaged, he's like, if you join the German club, you get a discount on rental of the Great Hall for your reception.
There you go.
So we became members.
Oh, heard. Okay.
And our wedding reception was here at the Dayton Liederkranz Turner.
I'm so jealous. It's so pretty downstairs.
Yes, it was so much fun. My daughter and our oldest grandson absolutely loved it, because they're about the same age. Because my husband is 10 years older than me, and they were my daughter had a pretty white, off-white dress, but our dance floor is so cool and neat, and it's fun for, I guess, running across and sliding on your knees.
Oh, no.
Even if you're in a dress. But she was a kid.
I was going to say, she all scraped up?
No, she's not all scraped up, but she had a blast. But her dress had, marks on there because everybody was on the dance floor dancing. Right. So just having fun. But yeah, so it's been probably 25 years that I've been a member of the German club.
Wow, so long. Mine's only 2.
That's okay.
We did cover that, but we'll get there eventually, right?
Yes, you will. You and your mom will get there.
Right. Well, she's gonna retire to Alaska, so she'll come back for
oh my goodness,
maybe picnic or CKM or something. Okay. She wants to snowbird.
Okay.
So she'll be back for picnic or something.
That's awesome.
Why did you want to serve on the board?
I'm the picnic liaison for the board, and I don't know if I want to say, do I want to serve on the board?
That's a very common answer.
I know. It's more of a lot of people ask me. John Kerner has been our German Fest picnic chairperson for a very long time, and he's been asking for people to shadow him to take over his responsibilities. Being the board liaison has absolutely nothing to do with being the chairperson or assistant chair people for the German Fest picnic. I just want to put that out there for anybody else that's watching this and says, hey, I want to do that. The board liaison, picnic liaison, is a reporting position. You're just gathering reports from the different areas and from the different chair people. I didn't even know
that, because you do both.
Yeah, I do both. So people think, oh my gosh, I have to be assistant chairperson or chairperson. No, the board position is truly just a reporting position. And Eben Bonnier was our picnic liaison at that time. He was getting older and having more of a challenge with driving at night. And he's like, I really need somebody to take this over. I'm like, okay. All right, Eben. Eben, if for anybody watching or listening to this, if you knew Eben, you understand why I said yes. You don't say no to Eben. That was part of it.
No, we don't say no to Debbie. That's for sure.
Well, I go, please.
Oh man.
So what made you, because you started as our social media, and you're still doing the social media, which is fantastic. Yes. Oh my gosh. I did it for the longest time. Yeah. So you can tell the difference between when I do it and when you do it.
Well, ChatGPT helps me sometimes. Don't tell. Okay. Well, I always have things I want to say. It's more like, how can I be attention grabbing, and how can I encompass everything into one. Sometimes it's longer than it needs to be, but I just saw Gabby had put, because like I said, Gabby used to be the public relations board member. And so she put a flyer out that was like, hey, I need help. I need someone to be our social media person. And so I was like, all right, cool. I could do that. I would like to be more involved. So I did volunteer myself for that one. Then Monica did not want to be membership anymore.
Right.
So she's like, hey, Gabby, we're going to make you do this. And so then they're like,
we're promoting you.
Hey, Addison, you have to do this now. And I'm like, okay, like it wasn't too much of an ask, but
Good.
Yeah, I got a little cornered, but I like it. It's cool. It's good.
You do a great job.
Thank you.
Thank you. As both being our PR and our social media person, you do a great job.
I try. I mean, sometimes it's like right now I'm thinking I gotta get that little flyer done for the the spring concert.
Mm-hmm. Well, but we have to get you the information.
You have to give me the information so that I can make it, so then we can get it printed, and then it's the whole thing. We got a week. Yeah. It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's about how everything goes. The last question that I sent out, at least for the board members, what is your favorite DLT club event? You're going to be a little, you going to say picnic?
I'm not.
Okay, good.
I think I believe what I said was like the St. Martin's Day.
Oh, I love St. Martin's Day.
I know.
It's underrated. I feel like not a lot of people come, but
it is way underrated. I mean, it was, we advertise it. I saw it in the newsletters all those years. Yeah. When my daughter was little, she's now in her 30s, I never brought my daughter.
Really?
No, I never did. I didn't. It didn't connect with me. It's like, oh, this is what this is.
Well, it's not one of our bigger ones, but it is really fun for the kids. Even I've got little cousins, and now they're kind of old, but the youngest one, she's 15 now. We brought her a couple years ago because she's kind of an artsy girl. So even she had a blast, like making the lantern and learning the song. She kind of felt silly, but again, she's a teenager. So I'm surprised at how many people know the song, how many parents come and know the song. Even some people that were new this year to the event, they just came and knew the song. I was like, wow, that's crazy.
There was a couple, I think they brought their nanny with them.
Yeah, that's right.
And they have like 4 or 6.
Yeah, they had a bunch of them.
A bunch of kids. Mm-hmm. And they all knew the song, including the nanny. And it was so much fun.
She's German? I think she's German.
I think she's German, and he speaks German.
Okay.
And he knew the song. Her husband knew the song and has a really good tenor voice. So
he was carrying us.
Well, I kind of roped him in. I'm like, hey, you know the song, so I don't. I'm the one videotaping this, so and go.
If you're all curious about what we're talking about and you've never seen pictures or videos, I do have them on our Facebook page. Yes. So I have them singing. I have photos of the making and the walking because we didn't even explain this part.
No, we didn't. We totally skipped over that.
We come downstairs, we make our little lanterns, and we have snacks and whatever. And then when it gets dark out, we put a little light in there. It's like a flick-on light, right?
Yeah, just some fairy lights.
And we take a lap around St. Anne's Hill, and our neighbors.
We follow
St. Martin on a horse.
Yeah, on a real horse.
St. Martin leads us around the block, and we stop at houses where there are people already set up, like, expecting us. Yes. I think Debbie does that part.
I contact our St. Anne's Hill neighborhood and say, hey, we're going to be going on this path around this time. Who's willing to let us stop and sing the song to you?
And so they just sit there and they sometimes video, sometimes just watch, and we sing, and we do it for, I don't know, 5 houses maybe as we walk around the block, and we make it back, and then we have s'mores when we're done.
And hot chocolate.
Yes.
And the Weckman.
Yes.
So the Weckman is it's a German dessert. It's basically
bread man.
Yeah, it's the bread man.
It's the bread man.
It's like the bread man.
It literally is shaped like a man made of bread.
Was it Drury Lane? What was that? I don't know. I probably don't want to say that and get any kind of copyright. But yeah, so it's the Weckman. So you have these little bread cakes. I'm not exactly sure what to call them.
I don't even know what. He's maybe He just is a man made of bread. Almost.
Yeah, he's a dough.
With raisin eyeballs?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I think there might be a YouTube video about the Vecmen, or at least I know I posted years ago pictures of the Vecmen. And if you want to learn more about St. Martin's Day on our YouTube channel, you can search for Dayton German Club, which is where hopefully you're watching this already. And you can search back through the years and see a video we did about St. Martin's Day. We also have videos talking about Fasching and other events. So yeah, you can go out there and look for that.
Yeah, wow, that was a really good answer. Mine's not, it's a good answer, not as good as your answer. Because my favorite event is the wine tasting, and I know, listen.
It is so much fun.
It is so fun. It is so fun. Obviously you have to be 21 to participate. And so that takes out the kids sector, but Cheryl does a really good job at all of our, I don't know what Cheryl's last name is, Richards? Richards.
Yes.
Cheryl Richards, shout out to you.
Yes. Well, quick fun fact. It first started, Daniela Snowden started it initially. She's like, let's do a wine tasting. And we had no idea what we were doing. Thank goodness Cheryl attended that first one and said, "Oh, good. I actually know how to do this. I'm certified in this." And we're like, "Yes, please."
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, she does a really good job with her pairings, and she even makes a lot of it at her house and brings it. And they prep it on the plates and stuff to be pretty, but yeah, Cheryl makes a lot of it, and I'm like, man, you do so good. She made, I don't know, do you come to them?
I haven't been to one in a while.
Okay, so it wasn't this one. I can't imagine it was the last one. I think I missed the last one, but sometime last year she made this chocolate mousse that was so delicious. It was so delicious, and she does chocolate covered strawberries a lot.
I know one time she did popcorn and champagne.
Oh yeah.
Who would have thought?
I had Cheryl.
Yeah, Cheryl, because
it's really fun. Yeah. And then we always end up, like I said, we're a family here, so there's a lot of us who just sit here for hours afterwards and just hang out.
Have Gemütlichkeit.
Yes, that word.
Yeah, your fellowship and friends.
It's just so much fun. So much fun. And a lot of us are going to Germany who came to the last one, so we were all talking about, and even some younger, shout out Olivia and Zach, if you watch this. Okay. Olivia and Zach are younger. They're part of the younger kids crowd. So that'll be exciting. And then they have a brother, Kyle, Gabby and Leo. We're going to get into trouble. I just know it.
And I might, the fun thing is Mike and I are also going on the German, there are 56 of us going on the German
trip. A lot of us.
Yeah, a lot of us. And also shout out to Chrissy Galaise for coordinating all this for our German club.
And our meetings. She's been coordinating those meetings and giving us the tea. We got one tomorrow, so try to make that one.
We only have 2 more meetings before we go. I know.
Oh, it's so soon, and I can't wait to record while we're gone.
I know.
In Germany.
And then the good thing about us sitting here doing this today is I'm teaching Addison how to use the applications that I've been using for the past 4 or 5 years to actually do a lot of the recordings. So I'm going to click in and do a quick an overlay. So we can pull in overlays and have other information on the screen. When we've gone to German Fest Milwaukee, I've done some videos there, with the Glockenspiel, and so I'll do an overlay with the Glockenspiel.
I'm going this year.
Yes, I know. I know. It's so exciting. But yeah, so that's kind of guess in a nutshell is this whole recording of this video and doing the audio is to help train Addison on how to do the videos, how to record them using the application we use. We use something called Switcher Studio. I'll go ahead and do a shout out to them because they have so many different cool tools in there. I only use a fraction of them. And then we now have we've rebooted our podcast and moved it from the platform it was on that closed over to Spotify. I know there's a way to get our podcast out to other platforms, and I haven't figured that out yet.
We'll get there.
Yeah, we'll get there.
Baby steps.
But, baby steps.
Yeah.
But
that's us.
It. Yeah, that's us.
That's us today, and I gotta go work at the beer garden now.
Yep.
About 10 minutes. So.
Yep. She's got to go work at the beer garden. My sister's coming to drop off some products, some supplies we're going to need for our World Affair that's coming up in 2 weeks.
So exciting.
I know. So all right. So we're gonna say bye or choose until we see you again, and we hope to have more podcasts and vlogs over the next coming weeks and months and years, and continue to talk more about our German culture and share that with everyone. And we picked, again, we're upstairs.
Sorry.
And so we have
Trockton.
Don't tell anybody, but Debbie hoards German Trockton to be able to clothe any new dancers that we may have wanting to be our Volkstanzer. So if they don't have a dress or the Bunthosen, I've got it.
Hey, and if you have some at your house that you're not using, bring them to us.
Yes,
we'll
because
use them.
Yes, we'll use them for our folk dancers. And Sylvie, and now
I was going to say not Sylvie.
Not Sylvie. Yeah, she stepped out after so many years of doing the Trockton show. We have Trockton that if you want to be in the show, but like, well, I don't know if I have anything I really want to wear. We have clothing. We've got you. Or if you want to be in the choir, the men in the choir, the Damenchor, will have a vest that they will wear, a red vest that they wear. So we have some of those also behind us, and the ties, and again, just, I don't know, that's why we're up here.
Stuff for our clubs to use, and
yeah, we're trying not to overrun the club with too much clothing, but have enough to be able to.
We need a closet.
Yeah, we need a.
We should have someone build a closet. David, you gonna build a closet? That's fine.
There you go. Okay. All right. Well, that's it for us for today. We hope you liked our reboot of the podcast and the video blog, and we will talk to you soon. Tschüss.